Hi everyone, welcome to the DataGen YouTube channel. So in today's video, we will deep dive into an SQL project where we can analyze the Netflix dataset and explore 15 to 20 business scenarios. Okay, and there we will cover basic to advanced concept. Okay, so let's start and we'll see in this video what are the things we will cover first. Okay, so first we will see from where to download the data set. Second, how to create table structure. So table structure is nothing but like table name and what are the column names we need to define, and each column what will be the data type for that. So that is nothing but your table structure, or sometimes we will say table schema. Okay. Then the third part, what we will do, we will import the data set into the table. So here we will see how we can, there are two ways to import the data or CSV file or JSON file or any type of file into the table. First, you can manually do with the help of MySQL Workbench. There you can just click and it will import the thing. Second, there is something called your load process. Okay, load process. So with the help of this load process, what we need to do, we need to write the query. So based on that, we will read the file, and this load query will read that file and store into that particular table. So we will follow this one because in real time also in company also people will use this load only, will not go to that manual click option. Okay, so we'll see this load query, how we can load the file and then insert into the table. Okay, the fourth one, analyze 15 to 20 business scenarios. Business scenarios. So what are the business scenarios I will cover? So here is the scenario. So if you come to this, so this is the Netflix image. So if you come here, so these are the scenario I will cover in this project. Okay. So the first five, this question, if you see, right? So this is the basic insight, means we will use the basic SQL query. Then we will use the filter specific data. So here we'll understand how we can apply the filter like where clause, and in that where clause, how we can give the multiple conditions. So here we will learn those things. Then again, I have grouping. Okay, so under this grouping I have this many questions. Okay, so here we learn the grouping like group by. Okay, all that grouping concept. Then here we learn the aggregations. Okay, so in aggregation also grouping is required, so both are like combination. Okay, so we'll see that one. Our first question, from where we can download the data set. Okay, so we'll go to Google, and here we'll search Kaggle. So from Kaggle, you can download your any type of data set. So if you want to practice with the SQL queries, or let's say any type of data set, if you want, you can go to this Kaggle website, and from here you can download any type of data set. You can also use download the data set, and here you can use for your machine learning project. So click here, and then here I will search this option, Netflix movies and TV shows dataset. I will click this part. Okay, and then if you see the first option, Netflix show and movies exploratory data analysis, so I will click on this, and then I will come into this input. Now if you see here, this Netflix underscore title underscore November underscore 2019 dot CSV, the total file size is 2.24 MB. Okay, so you can download here. it will start downloading. See here, it start downloading. Okay, so you can come here and so this. Yeah, okay. So if you see, so I have downloaded the Netflix dataset and it is in right now in zip uh, format, right? So I need to unzip this one. So what I will do, I will right click here and I will make this extract all. And it is asking me that where you want to unzip this file. Okay, so I want to unzip in the same location. So I will make it extract. So now my file will be unzipped here only. Okay, so I will keep this, I will rename this folder Netflix data. And then if you go inside this, so you will have that data set. See this one. This is the data set. Okay. Now if you come to this data set, so this is the data set. Okay. So total how many record, if you want to see how many record is there, so you just click here and you can see here total count is 5,838 record. So including this header, okay. So this is the header. Including that total we have 500, 5,000, sorry, 5,838 count we have. Okay. So let's explore this column each. So if you see, this is the show ID. So this show ID is nothing but for each show, for each movie. Okay, this is the show ID. So this is the unique one. This should not be repeated one. So this is the unique data. Okay. Now again, this is the title. So title of the movie or the show. Okay. Then again, the director. So director is nothing but who is the director of this show or movies. Okay. Then again, the cast. Cast means like which actor or director uh, did the acting in this movie or show. Then again, then country, then in which country this movie or show is got released. Then this is the date added. Date added means like in which year this show or movie is added in the Netflix OTT. Okay, then there is a released year is there. Released year means in which year that movie or show got released. Then there is a rating. What is the rating of that movie or show? Then this is the duration. Duration means like that movie or show. What is the runtime of that show or movie? So if it is a show, it should be one season, two season, and in one particular season there will be maybe 13 episode, 14 episode will be like that, right? And if it is a movie, it can be your 1 hour, 2 hour like that. Then again, this is the listed in. Listed in is nothing but our that movie genre, okay, like whether it's a documentary or international movie or it is a Korean movie, so categories of the movies, okay. Then there is a description. Description is nothing but each movie or show's description, like brief story of that movie or description. Then there is a type of the show or movie, so whether that movie, okay, whether this record is a movie or it is a TV show. So this is the type of movie or show. So this is the description about the data set. Okay. So now what we will do here, these are the columns we have, right? So now based on this data set, okay, based on this column, we need to create our first table structure because we need to store this data in our database. So based on this column name, and what type of value this each column contain, based on that we need to create our table structure. So once we will create table structure, then only we will import this data set into our table or we will load this data set into our table. I will show you the both things, okay, that how we can import the data by just click option in that MySQL workbench. Second, I will show you how we can load any file into the table. So both thing I will show you. So the first part we have done, right? So we have downloaded the data set and we have seen the description of the data set, like what are the columns we have and each column what it will describe. Correct. Now, second, we need to create the table structure because based on our data set, we need to create the table structure, what column name should be there and what will be the data type for each column. So let's go to that workbench, MySQL workbench, and start creating the table. So let's go to MySQL workbench. So now here I am in my MySQL workbench. Okay. So if you have MySQL workbench, then it's fine. Otherwise, if you don't have MySQL workbench, so let me know. I will create a new video. There I will explain you how we can install the MySQL RDBMS, and this MySQL workbench will come along with that MySQL installer only. So let me know in the comment. I will create a separate video for that. So first here what I will do. First, see, you cannot create the table directly. Okay. So first you need to go inside the database. Okay. So here I have already multiple databases are there. So I won't create the table inside this database. I will create a separate database for that. So first I will write create database and I will give the database name as Netflix DB and semicolon. So after every query, you need to give the semicolon. Now, there are two ways to execute your query. Either you can select this one and click on this yellow symbol, or what you can do, you can keep your cursor here and then you can do Control Enter. Your database is created. So if I will refresh this one, you can see here Netflix DB is created. I will go inside here. So right now I have created just Netflix database. I need to create the table inside this database. So I need to go inside this database. How we can go? You can execute this query, use Netflix underscore DB. When you execute this, that means you are inside this particular database. So outside that database, you cannot create the table. First, you need to go inside that database. So first what I did, I create the database and then I am going inside that database. Now here I will see what are the tables I have. So there is a query, something called show tables. This will give you the list of tables available in that particular database. So as of now, I don't have any table in this Netflix database because right now just I created this. So now we will create the table. So before creating the table, first we need to understand what are the columns we have. Okay, so let's create the table. Here I will write creating the table structure based on the data set. So here I will write create table if not exist, and I will give the table name as Netflix data, or yeah, Netflix data set. This is my table name. Okay, so this create is a command which is used to it is a DDL command which is used to create the table. You can create the views, you can create the database. We created the database, right, by using this create command. So this is a DDL command, data definition language. So create table if not exist. If not exist means what it will do. First, it will check that this table is available in this particular database or not. If it is not available, then it will create the table. And if table is already exist, then it won't throw any error. So if you without if not exist, if you write this query for the first time, it will create the table. When the second time again you will execute this create query, then it will throw you the error that Netflix dataset table is already available. So to ignore or to avoid those such errors, we can use this if not exist. So even if table is already exist, it won't throw any error. Now give this open bracket. Now here we need to define our column name and the data type based on our data set. So we'll come to this Excel sheet, and here what is our first column name? Show ID. And this show ID is contain the numerical data set. So here I will write show ID, and I will give this int type, comma. What is the second column? Title. So I will give the column name as title. And what is the data type for this? So this title contain the character type data. So in Python, we have string type data. In MySQL, we have varchar type data, or there is a char type data. Then there is a text type data type we have. So varchar and char type data you can use, or you can use text also. So text data type we can use when we have huge, large number of some messages will be there, some large number of text will be there. So if you want to store those type of values or long messages in some column, then you can use text data type. So as of now, I will use the varchar. I will use here varchar. Now in this varchar, I need to mention the that maximum uh, what we say maximum data title column. Okay, and for this title column, if you see here in this data set, so it contains the character type data. Okay, so in Python, to store the character type data in the variable, we will use string. But in MySQL, we have something called varchar, or we can use char data type. Okay, you can also use text also. So as of now, I will use the varchar. Varchar, and here I will give some limitation. Limitation in the sense means that maximum how many character we can insert in the title. Means if let's say if I will give here 40 character, that means here I'm giving the limitation on this column that I cannot store any movies title or show title which contain more than 40 character. If I will try to insert any title which contain more than 40 character, then my query will throw error, that it will say that you are going against the limit. So I will not give this 40. I am just giving one example that what is this 40. So this is just a limitation. Okay. So how we can understand that what is the maximum limitation number of character we can define here. So we'll come to this data set, and what we will do, see in this data set there are variation of character is there. If you see this chocolate, right? So this contain, I think, how many character? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 character is there. But if I will again here, if I will give here 9, then again there will be issue, because if you see this movie is more than 9 character. So if you try to insert this record in this title column, it will throw error because I have given the limitation 9. So it will not insert the character more any title or movie which is more than 9 character. Okay. So we should not give the 9 here. How we can find the maximum length of character? So what you can do here, you come here, and here you can write some formula. So you can write here equal to max, then length, and this is the B cell, right? So you can write here B2 colon, and then you can select this part, complete this entire cell, B cell. So if you select this entire B cell, so what you'll do from this B cell, it will find which cell contain the maximum number of character. Okay. So I will select this one. Now automatically it is creating this formula, and I will close this function. I will hit enter. When I will hit enter, it is giving me 104. That means in this B cell, the maximum number of title movie, okay, or type any show or movie which contain 104 character. Maximum number of character is available in this 104. So 104 is there. So we will not keep here 104. We will take extra value 105. Sorry, 150. Second column, director column. Okay, so again what I will do here, 104 is there, I will do control Z, then director. Now for director, again it contain the character type data, so again I will use here varchar. Now for this, what I will do, again I will find that what is the maximum number of character available in this director name. So again I will come here, I will remove, I will select this next column, okay, and here I will write again that formula, max length of. Now this time this is the C cell, right? So I will write C3. So this is A1, this is B2, and this is C3. C3, then colon, and then select this entire C cell. Automatically this formula will be created, and then you can close the function and hit enter. If you hit enter, it is saying that in this director column, the maximum number of director name is 183 character. So here you can give 183. So I will keep this one as 200. So in this director column, you cannot insert the character more than 200 character. So like this, you can find for each column. Okay. So again, I will do this control Z. Now I need to see the cast column, right? So again, here I will write cast column. For this also, I will use the varchar, and what limitation I will give. So again, I will select this part and I will remove this. And here I will write equal max length of. So we need to find the maximum character available in this D cell, right? So I will write D4 colon and I will select this D cell and hit enter. It is saying 771. Okay, 771. So if it is a 771, so what you can do, you can use here text data type. Okay, better you can use here, instead of, either you can use here 800. Okay, you can use here 800, or if you don't want to give this one data type, so you can use your text simply. And here you don't need to define any limitation. Text data type will automatically handle any number of characters. Okay, then I will use country. So the next column is what country we have, right? So control Z. Now country, so for country also I need to see that how many maximum number of character available in this country column. So again I will click here and I will remove this and I will write here equal max length of. Then I will give this E cell, because we are this E cell, right? This E cell is a country, right? So E cell. So A1, B2, C3, D4, E5. I will write here E5, then colon, and I will select this complete E cell. And then I will close the function, hit enter. 123. So in this country column, the maximum country name contain the character of 123. Then I will write here country varchar. I will keep here again 150. Then again I will do control Z. So now if you see, the next column is your date added. So if you see, this is not in a proper date format. This is in the string format only, means character format only. So either you can modify this and convert into the date format, or what you can do, you can keep this as a string format only. So as of now, we will keep this one as a string format only, means varchar format only. So here I will write date added, date added. So date added. So what this date added means, in which date, on which date this movie is added in the Netflix OTT platform, right? Date added, and here I will write varchar. How we can find the, what is the maximum length of this string? Okay, so again what we'll do, again we'll click here and then we'll write here equal to max length of. And what is this F? So F5, I guess, yeah, F5, and then I will F1, okay, and then I will write here equal, and then I will select this entire, and then I will close this one, hit enter. It is saying 18. That means if you see in this data, right, all are in the same number of character only, right? So 18, 18. So what I will do, I will keep the here 30 character. That in this column, you can add maximum character, 30 character you can insert here in this column. Now the next, which column we have? Release year. So in which year the movie got or that show got released. So released year. And here I will write varchar, and I will keep this one as again 30, not 30. So this is only the 4 digit, right? So this is only the 4 digit. So what I will do, I will keep this as a 10 maximum. Now the next one is your which column we have rating column, right? So create here rating column, and rating column is also data type varchar. Why? Because it is in the alphanumeric format. So alphanumeric format you can store only in the varchar type data or character type char type data. Okay, so it is an alphanumeric. So you can store only in the varchar column or char data type column. You cannot insert in the numerical column. So if you see here, I have used here show ID is a int type. So here I cannot insert the alphanumerical type data. So only varchar or text or char can store those type of data. Varchar, that alphanumeric type of data. So rating is I will take here again. I will select this how to find the maximum character. So I will come here and I will write here max length. Then this is the H cell, right? So I will write H1 colon sorry colon, and then I will select this entire cell, and then I will close enter. So maximum is 8 character. That means in this rating column, the maximum character value is holding is 8 character. So I will give here varchar 10 only. Then I will do control Z. Now duration. So if you see the duration, so duration is also not more than 10 character, I guess. So let's see what is the maximum character is available in this duration. So again, I will select this part and uh, equal max length of. So which cell we are looking for? I, right? So I one colon, and then I will select this entire I cell, and then I will close the function and hit enter. It is saying 10. That means maximum 10 character of data is available in this duration column. So here I will give what is the duration, right? Duration. And here I will write varchar. I will keep here is this 20 character. Actually, in duration column, we have only 10 character, max 20, 10 character, but here I have given the limitation as 20. Okay. Now the next is your this genre, like which type of movies, okay, whether it's a documentary or international or Korean movie or Indian movie or Telugu movie, whatever, or whether it's a kid show. So these are the genres or what are the categories, okay? This listed in will explain that only. So again, if you see in this listed in this is a very big names are available. So what you can do, I will make this as category of movie, category of movie. You can also change the column name, no problem. Okay, based on your uh, name, whatever the column, whatever the name you looks that okay, it is looking good, or here it is showing the listed in, right? So listed in means people will not understand what is listed in. So if you give your own column name like category of movie or genre of movie, so with the help of your table, people will understand. Okay, what this column, what type of data this column contain. So here I'm saying category of movies. So whether it's a documentary or a kid show or Indian movie or let's say Bollywood movie, whatever, Telugu movie or Korean movie. So with the help of this column, people can understand. So based on the data, you need to give the proper column name. So anyone can understand what type of data available in that column. Okay, and here I will keep as a text because this column contain a large number of characters. Okay, then comma. Then what I will do, the next column is our description. So what description column tell that it will tell you the little bit or brief description of the movies or the TV show. So description of movie. This also I will take as a text. And the last one is your type, means type of movies, type. Or I will keep as type of show, type of show. And this also contain the varchar type. So I will write here varchar, and here I will give, let's say, 100. Now you can close this one, and now you can execute this query. So now my table structure is created. I have not executed right now. So I need to execute this one. So either I can select this one and then click here, or I will keep my cursor here and then hit Control Enter. Now my table got created. Here it's showing zero row affected. Here green symbol, right? That means table got created. Now how you can see that table got created? Now again, if I will write here show tables, then it will show me the list of that table. That now table got created, and in this specific database, this table got created. Now, if you want to see the description of the table means it will display you on tabular format, and in that tabular format, it will show you what are the fields you have. Field means column name and what each column contain what type of data type. Okay, so you can write here description, and here you can write the table name. What is the table name? So now you can execute this code. Now, once you execute this code, so this is your result. Okay, see here, you are getting in the tabular format. Okay, so these are the fields of that table, and these are the respective data type you have defined for these fields. Okay, so this is the description of the table. So our this part is also done. So we have created the table and we have downloaded also. So first we have downloaded and we have seen from where we have downloaded the data set. Second, we have created the table structure based on our downloaded data set. Now these two thing is required. So these two thing we will cover in the next video. So till now, whatever I have covered, right? So practice that one, okay? And if you have any doubt, let's comment me, okay? In the comment, let me know in the comment. Yeah. So we'll see these two things in the next video. So wait for that video and please share and subscribe. And if you want that which topic I will cover in my next video, so let me know in the description. We will try to cover those topics in our upcoming videos. Okay. So yeah, bye everyone. Take care. Thanks.